the Disco Halal A&R sessions from Moscow.
Boom. Oh, the Friday. What's up? Amichay,
Yes.
what's up?
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
Doing
Welcome
great.
to
Yeah,
welcome to the Disco Halal. I think it's the first time we speak in English.
it's
Eh,
the first time. Yeah, absolutely.
Keep it like that. Good.
For the entire session, at least.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Disco Halal in our sessions, which is long after being just an our session, but also a chat and some more meaningful introspects about life inside this kind of scene or whatever you want to call it, or this reality. I've changed the thought about being a scene to being a reality, and there's many
Yeah,
realities. So this is one of them. This is our reality.
it's way more appropriate term.
Yes.
I
Then yes. Go ahead.
Yeah, I wanna I would adopt that term and use it reality into instead of scene. It's a
Yes.
good call.
And now we're building a new reality, and it takes some time, and people in this reality, I feel like it's like a club. Now you're opening doors, and now you're waiting for what's up, Michael, and you keep talking to the chat, and you're waiting for people to come through the doors or the gates,
Yeah,
the Twitch gates, and to send you music and to see what they've done, and to hopefully select some stuff for our weekly. I don't know if you checked it out, but our weekly collection that we're doing, or selection, not
yeah.
collection, selection. I like more. And what's up, Rina? Asaf is here, the number one guy on the show. I think the one person that never missed any, maybe once.
Amazing.
He was sick.
We were just talking about it. And dude, you have a community here, and like you know the people personally, and it became like it's a personal thing,
I like
like
that.
like a club. Like
Yeah,
you
it's a
have your
club.
own. Yeah, it's a club.
It's 100% club for me.
Yeah,
Good music, fun people, not enough girls. It's a boys' club.
that's
We
always
need,
always.
we need more girls.
Yeah,
Everybody, everybody would say it about anything, but I don't know. Most of the girls, they don't like this kind of stuff. I don't know. It's okay. We understand it.
yeah.
And yeah, I want to remind whoever is just joining. First of all, if you guys are I see that you're on Facebook, on my Facebook, and the Disco Halal Facebook. So please come to Twitch TV. I can write it down. Twitch TV. I'll write it down. Oh, Twitch TV Disco Halal. Because as I always like to say, Facebook does not support anybody but themselves, as opposed to Twitch, that they do support the people, and they will let you shine at before they will take your money, and that's how it works.
Power to the people.
Yeah, even if it's 50%, 50% is a lot of power. People don't understand. You don't get 50%. Imagine any spot that you have 50%. You don't have 50% in YouTube. You don't have 50% in your any other Spotify or whatever DSPs.
Yeah,
You don't have 50% Facebook. No, but Twitch gives you 50%. It's a lot.
awesome,
Yeah,
amazing.
plus ads. Not that
Yeah,
I do ads, but you get ads also.
yeah.
And yeah, we're just waiting for music. But the meantime, so what's going on? What's next with the label? You've done such a
Wow.
great work about the label. You did great artwork. Sadly, Yogo can't join us, but maybe we can do it with him.
Actually, I told Yogo he might be able to join us, so I'm
Yes,
gonna
send
send him
him
the
the link.
link. I'm gonna send him the link, and he might, pop in for a while. So just send him the link, and let's see if he bounces. So with regards to the label, yeah, we run Bauhaus Records out of Tel Aviv. We started the label 4 years ago, pretty much, and it started as basically as a label that wanted to release music from here in Tel Aviv. there was already, the signature sound of Tel Aviv, and we didn't really know what we wanted to do when we set sail and started. And when we started the label, we liked all kinds of music, and we started with like the first few releases were more electronic, but then we said, fuck it, let's do just what we like. Um, we're not gonna be one dimensional or anything.
Yeah.
And we did some compilations of local, I would say, indie dance music. um and we're heavily invested in reggae and dub music at the moment. Like the last release was the very much sought after first reggae and dub record that was released in Israel in 1986 by Avi Matos. And we were after the record, like as collectors, for a long while, and we couldn't get our hands on it.
Yeah.
And somehow we got the chance through Yossi Fan, actually, who really helped us connect with Avi personally. Who we were lucky enough to hear from him that he owned the rights, and he was happy to give us
Lucky
the
for
rights.
him also.
Yeah. So we got the rights from him, and it was an amazing reissue project. It was the first reissue project that we did, and also the first reggae and dub record that we did as a label. And it's an amazing story because it took a long time to do, because all the material was on tape, and we had to convert everything to digital, and then to send it to remastering at a very special studio in mastering studio in London that specializes in reggae and dub, and they used to do all the reggae and dub legends from Lee Scratch Perry to you name it,
Yeah.
to Quincy Johnson and everyone. Um, so the result came out great, and we were really happy with the record. It was sold out, and we were really happy about it. It's not easy selling records these days, and
Bad records, it's not easy, but good records is easy.
right, you're right. You have a point. You have a point.
That's a
So
good record, so it's easy, It looks
exactly.
good. That's the original cover.
That's the original cover. Let's see. I don't know if I have some
I'm
copies.
gonna open it. Wait for a second. Also,
These are the only copies that I have left. Yeah, only copies that I have left. I don't know. There are like 6 copies.
sadly, you're a little pixelated. I hope the
Yeah,
stream. Let me check in
you
this.
can see it.
If you're not pixelated, no, you look good. It's just here. Ah, you look great.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just the restream in my computer.
And what we also did is we did this insert with all the material that we found in Avi's bags, because he sent us somewhere, like to some boogie town, to find his old record collection. It was all in suitcases, and
Nice.
had all these tapes and all his singles that like radio copies that he pressed, like 5 copies or something like that he personally did the artwork for them. And we did this amazing insert that didn't
Nice.
exist in the original record.
Nice.
And the funniest or most amazing story that happened with the record is that in Avi's old tapes we found material that was never released, actually. And we jumped on it, and actually this is premiering here.
Premiering with a picture, or can we hear it also?
We can also hear it. Maybe we can also hear it. I don't know.
Send me the link if you have a link for it.
This is a 7-inch.
I'm looking also.
Of music that was never released from him, and we already pressed it.
Ah, it's your press. Okay, I said like it looks amazing.
It's
That's
our
the
press.
original.
It's our press.
Yeah.
It relates with the original cover, but it's all in pink, as you can see. And it's a 7-inch of never released dubs. And we have no idea when we're going to release it, but let's see.
But people want to hear it.
Yeah, I can send you the link, definitely.
Send me the link here in the chat. Yeah, let's hear it. Fuck it. Why not? At least this way nobody's gonna mute my nobody's gonna mute the stream. Wait, I'm gonna 2 screens, and I lost myself in 2 screens. I want to come back to the Uh, yeah, the original you guys can check. I'm gonna copy it. I'm gonna paste it in the chat.
Yeah, it's on Spotify as well, so you can find it on
Oh,
Spotify,
just go to Bao's Bandcamp and just buy that
or
shit.
yeah, or on our
Or
band.
stream it or buy that shit from there. I don't know. You
I,
get money from streaming on Bandcamp. I don't know their deal yet. I don't understand their
I'm not
deal.
sure actually. So shall I send it here in the chat?
Yeah, in here in the private chat, we have a private chat. We can
Okay.
send and we can. Oh, okay. We love Dropboxes.
Yeah, it's on the Dropbox.
Dabim Neshama. Which version you want to hear?
Till the vinyl version.
The vinyl
Or
version?
vinyl version. Yeah.
Yes, people. The vinyl version is coming from digital today.
Funny, isn't it?
So don't be all, it's vinyl. Everybody can hear it well?
Sounds good.
Yes. Great sounds for a Friday afternoon.
Yeah.
Yes. So you just heard a big glimpse of the next. When are you releasing it? You know, it's already
Actually,
ready.
we don't have we don't have a release date yet.
Hand it out. There's no
Yeah.
good time. You know that. There's never a good time. Send it out. People want to buy shit. They're
not?
enthusiastic to buy shit.
Why not? Why not?
Send it out. Who cares? You put it out. People want it. They like it. They're gonna like it. They're not. No, you don't. You can't change anything.
If the record is good, yeah, you're absolutely right. People are gonna grab it.
Yeah, it's good. I had a great idea now. I was
Wow.
thinking. I was thinking about Discogs, and I want to see if it's possible when somebody is reselling your record to
Yeah.
get money from it.
It's an idea. It's definitely a good idea because you see, all these people selling records for like, I don't know.
Somebody's selling my records for $60. I want a piece of it. Let's be honest. Or records of the label or records of mine. And I feel like it's like in modeling, that models,
Yeah.
you always gonna pay for the first agent.
Oh, really?
Yeah, all over modeling life. It's like a madame, it's a madame. That's how it works. It's a madame. It's no joke, and that's how it works. And if you discovered somebody, you're gonna pay for. She has to pay for a piece of her money for the person that discover her for the rest of her time. So, Chet, from now on, everyone that I discover here, you owe me. I don't know how much. We'll talk about the percentage, but you owe me. No, but really,
Madam Moscow.
but really, that's how it works.
It makes total sense. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, people work hard to discover people. People think it's like a mistake.
Yeah.
God didn't create models. Agents did. Let's be honest.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see. I want to hear some stuff that people sent.
Yeah, that's good.
Let's hear Rena. Rena. He sent me a track. I want to hear Rena first.
Rena, Asaf, Rena?
Rena stuff. There's only one Rena in the world.
Yep. Is he here with us? Is he,
Yeah, of course, he's here on the right. Rena.
Same.
Reverse tape novation. So basically, we didn't talk about it before, but we hear the tunes, and then you can say whatever you want on it. Sometimes you go deep, sometimes you don't.
All right.
You don't like it, but don't take it personally. That's why I tell everybody. It's like it's not specifically directed to you. It could be something that's good that you don't like. A lot of the tracks are good, but I don't like them. If it makes sense, as person, as a DJ, you hear a lot of music.
Yeah.
So you're like, okay, this is good. I'm not gonna play it, but this is good, and this kind of vibe. I hope this is good, and I do want to play it or release it. Oh, house. You knew we were here. You got you some house. This fucker, Chameleon. He has no names for the track, so he just writes some sense. Okay.
Sin gas, total los house. Sin gas, total los house.
I like that snare. I don't know if it was me or the snare. snare.
Sin gas. Dr. Los House. Sin gas. Dr. Los House.
Let's go. Let's hear it.
I need to talk. No, the guest is always the
That's always first.
yes.
Okay, so I want to say a few things. Like this is the first time I'm reviewing something live.
Yes.
So
It's your
probably
opinion.
yeah, it's my opinion. But what I'm saying is a little disclaimer. I'm probably gonna need a little warm up. I'm gonna get better, doing this,
Wait, let me show your face at least. Boom.
doing this review.
Yeah.
So what I wanted to say is first of all, I think that Total Lost House is quite a nice hook, and it starts with a nice bass line, and I kind of like the sound of the bass line. Yeah, personal note, I'm a big house head, and it's not surprising that he sent something like this if you know I was here. And yeah, the bass line is nice. Total Lost House. It's a good hook. I felt like towards the almost towards the C part of the track that it's kind of it kind of feels like there are too many ideas all in the same place. And it's not like going into one direction. There's like some disharmonic organ going on there, and then the acid line goes in and then goes out, and it's like feels like a little bit of a mess, but overall, and that's kind of like above everything. It felt like it has a really Detroit vibe to it in terms of sound and aesthetics, and I kind of like that. I think it needs to be more clear in terms of what the narrative of the track is. That's pretty much it.
I will say some stuff. I like
Go
some
ahead.
stuff.
Go ahead.
You're right in the Detroit vibe, and that's what I liked, but it was a very Parve Detroit, and he knows what Parve is.
Yeah.
And that's what it was. And sadly, and Barak says the mixer in the back, you can talk about, what is it, a Yuri? What do you have
No.
there?
It's a Bozak.
Ah, Bozak.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can see it, but
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, it started well. The idea is good, and then it just got lost because I don't think he believes in these tracks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
If
know what
I don't know if he knows that, but if it was me and I was listening to my own track after, I'll be like, I don't really like it. I like the ideas about it. I
Yeah.
like to think that I can make this kind of music, but it's not music that I'm connected to, and that's what got from the. I might be wrong, but that's what I got from the track itself. And then I
Yeah.
can say if it feels the same, but
Yeah.
specifically for the track, it can, without a problem, work on it to make it better. It's just missing a narrative because it's
Yeah.
not coherent as a track. It just goes all over the place.
Yeah.
The detune stuff and that, it's all nice, and the kick and the Totalos house is great. I don't know what he says after. This is the best part, for example.
That sounds like Detroit.
Totalos house.
That's the loop. From this, you can build it to be a great track,
Yeah.
or you can just let it go because, like it says here, it's a jam and Simgaz Totalos house. Great. No, but it says it's a jam, but you take the jam and you make it a track. If you don't make it a track, it's just a jam.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. What's up with Rom shares? Let's hear the next one. Oh, music is getting so good here in this show. I'm so proud of myself. I'm such a strict person in this show, and I give people so much hard time, but it works. So as people said here, it's a great version, first version. If you ask me what it's missing a change of baseline, like a change of note. If he would have changed the notes a little bit, it would take it from something that's very flat and going in the same direction, stopped, and then went again, to something that evolves to be a super Balearic, classic, thing that people are just dying to release and looking to, and not a lot of people do it. It falls in between, not this specifically, but a lot of people that try to do this music, you see that they are very club oriented, so they're not thinking about it in a musical progression, and they're thinking about it in this kind of like down tempo music, as opposed to, if you change a few notes, you create the music itself. But the track sounds great, and the mix sounds great here, and everything, all the parts just change, and a little melody, and you have a huge tracks, and the super Balearic classic, like Twitchy Joe says here.
I can relate to a lot of things that you said. Actually, I'm being professional. I take notes about the track, and like the first thing I wrote to myself, that it sounds great mix wise, and it also relates to the fact that it's a very good first version for the track. Like it's almost there. It sounds pretty much tight, and I can, like I said, I can relate to what you were saying about, if it would have a change of chord, or change of baseline, it would take it from like a down tempo Balearic track to almost a song, or almost a song.
Yeah, put some delay on it, and your
but
and
also
your top
also
100.
another thing that I want to say is, like, I was actually reviewing this from a DJ perspective, and this is actually the kind of stuff that, as a DJ, I would love to play at the beginning of the night. Like these tracks are almost, the kind of tracks that I love playing the most when the club is just starting to get full, and it's setting the atmosphere just right. It's keeping the energy, like it has this energy level that it's there. It's not booming, but it has power. And yeah, I think it's
I want to go a little bit deeper about what you said, but it's a difference between for me, a track that I'm like, I'll put it in the beginning because it just keeps the mood, like somebody said, or sets the mood, or it's a track that I want to hear when I'm starting, when I can play, let's say, old school vibe, because we used to do a lot of openings. A lot of people not in the chat, in general in life, they don't know this kind of slot, the fun part of opening a night.
Exactly.
But it's about playing music that I enjoy. This is the moment that I like the most about the night. And this is missing, it's missing the song aspect of it, because the rest of it has. That's what I feel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
But Roman, it's not only the baseline the change, it's the mindset the change. Baseline is part of it. All right, next up. shut the fuck up.
I'm begging you, please, would you give me the drugs? I'm begging you, please, would you give me the drugs? I'm begging you, please, would you give me the drugs? I'm begging you, please, would you give me?
Don't. I don't understand the need for these drums. I have to say that I have 5 things I want to say. One, I think the vocals are a little. I don't. I'm trying not to be. I'm trying to be positive. It's Friday. Now I like the musical part. I tell you what I love the most is the trancy sound because we're from Kfar Saba, and this is the sound I grew up on. So every time I hear the sound, I'm like, yes. I wish I knew which synth is it. If anybody can tell me how do I redo this, I will do a track only with this sound. If anybody, please, can send me the name of the synth. Maybe it's a virus, some kind of virus, I guess, or something, or some kind of
Trans is
evolved,
virus and virus is trans.
yes, some kind of evolved virus. But the vocals are not. I know I push for a lot of things to have vocals, but the things that miss vocals, this track doesn't miss vocals for me. So the first part was nice, but then all the rambling, give me the drugs, and she sings, and this, it wasn't something that I liked too much. And the drums, I don't understand. I don't understand I mean, if it's a dance track, how am I supposed to dance to it? Or if it's a very emo dance, in the vibe, and I'm not too much into emo kind of sounds. It's like a very kind of like I feel like I need to wear some very dark clothes and be in some corner and be like this, but that's not how clubs are, So I don't understand this.
For
But
me, it feels
the music
yeah.
is nice.
For me, it feels like the producer is trying to go somewhere that's very song-like or organic or whatever, and hence the drums, try to make it sound like real drums and everything. But then a lot of the other parts sound very unorganic.
Yeah.
And there's a huge dissonance between what I what I would expect from this track to evolve to where it reached. And like you were saying, it pretty much ended in a lot of rambling sounds and whatever. Also, those little note.
She went too big. The singer, she went too big.
Yeah,
I know that it's nice when the singers send a lot of stem parts.
Yeah,
but you don't need to use them all, to make it interesting. That's
exactly.
In this situation. I mean, it's the kind of tracks that I can see working, but at the same time, I could never connect to it.
Yeah, me too.
That's all. But yeah, with some work, it's great. I just don't. It's a kind of sound that I don't understand. I can't. Maybe there's some stuff that I can't understand.
We can't like it. We can't like everything.
No, but I'm trying to. I know where it's directed to, and I know the crowd and whatever. I just don't understand what's behind it.
Yeah,
I don't want to name names. I know the names of the people and who's making this kind of music and who's playing this and which labels are releasing this. But what do you see in it? I'm asking, not specifically for this track, but this genre. How do you connect to it? If people can explain to me and don't say it's a feeling thing, you can put it in words. There's certain stuff in the music.
Someone said electro pop here in the chat, and I think that it's aiming at being pop. Like I could see it, or
Yeah, it's
like
too
this
long.
being on pop radio. That's what it is.
It's too long. Yasin, I'm not gonna name names. You know the names. You made it for that name. Oh wow, 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 wow. Sorry, Marcus. I'm sorry, but we can play it a little bit. But I have to say that I've renounced this sound from what I want to hear in my life, and we're over the organism sound. As much as I love it, even the organism moved on and he's making other stuff. We can't. I know that we have always released this kind of stuff and whatever, but we've been there and we don't want to be a part of it. And I hope you have other tunes. Send us stuff that you don't think that Disco Halal is for you. Just stuff that we want to listen to. That's if I'm honest with you. But we can play it a little bit. But all this kind of Mediterranean, Middle Eastern kind of sounds. Wait, there's a snare roll coming. The wash sound. But I would say that you know how to make music. Just better make music that more people will like. It's a hit. I'm not saying it's not a hit. You've seen we have like this kind of emotes here in the chat and no original mix, and yeah, we've made a no wash sound. I need to make no more ARP sidechain bassline, but it's too long to write. No more a lot of this kind of stuff. Yeah. No snare rolls, for example, stuff like that.
We're over it.
Yes, please. I'm sorry. I can't hear it anymore. Oh, Pentland Park. I'm expecting Pentland Park. Chris, let's play already. These kids are great. They're not kids, but these guys are great. Where is Kevin today? It's weird. You know what it means a day off after we finish this, Chris? It's time for sending you back to the war zone. Hey, Sailor and I, what's up? How are you? Kevin is off. Fuck him. This the first time we hear this string?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I will say some stuff and then I want to say short stuff. First of all, the hi-hat it's gotta go, or it's gotta be a better hi-hat because the hi-hat was very, very, very bad for me. The first 3 minutes for what? The rest, thank God. You know, when the break came and the strings, they need to come more, and it needs to be more, like for me again. From this, okay, it came. The strings were there already. Okay, that's why I like them because I heard them already. Start the track here, give something. But the hi-hat is ruining it. It's not good sonically. And this has to be developed. But all I could hear is the hi-hats.
Yeah, I also think that the hi-hats are a little too harsh. And like also for me, the sound of the bass line, I'm not sure, which bass line it is or which synth it is, but it sounds like for me a little too simple. I would do something else. Like I've heard that sound in a million other places, which is, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But also I want to say something positive about the track. I love how the put the hi-hats aside. The drum work I do like. I like that the drum work is it's pretty, it's breaky, but it's still pretty minimal, and I think it needs to stay like it. I'm not familiar with Benton Park, but I have no doubt that whether it's a he or a she or a duo,
Them.
they're from the UK, right?
Glasgow.
UK.
Yeah,
I had no doubt.
Yeah, they have it in them. I don't know. I wish I had it in me.
It has like
kind
a
of hairy
UK,
all the time.
it's all over.
It's ravey.
Exactly. That's what I wanted to say. And over like the past year, like the thing that I've listened to the most is like Fabio and Groove Rider mixes from the late 90s, and something about this track really reminds me, that sort of sound. But it's rave. This is
The
what
rave
it is.
days are back.
Yeah, this is what it is.
Coming back.
Yeah. So a little
You should get a
tweaking.
visa to the UK, and you should get a visa to the UK, and you should move to London, like all of us. The rave days are back. They're opening up.
Hell yeah.
They're opening up already. May, June, July. You can do parties indoors. It's over.
Really?
Shit is over. Yeah. It's a good thing about Brexit. I don't know how I can say the good thing about Brexit, but they did something, and they fucked up something, and they made it good in another place.
Yeah.
Somehow. I worked on something new. I want to share also. I worked on something new. Because this baseline reminded me of this baseline that I was working on, and I was like, fuck, this is what I'm missing to make a better baseline.
Yeah.
Something that I worked on 7 hours ago. Literally. I wonder how it sounds. Can you hear it?
You got the UK in you.
Yeah, I'm big in the UK now. Yeah, I totally need the limiter. I know. mean, it's just a demo. Myself. I make demos myself also. But it's a UK in an Israeli taste.
Yeah. I actually wanted to say like that someone Yellow Magic Orchestra.
More Yellow Magic, you say? I'll
Yeah.
take it. But with Israeli sadness.
Yeah.
Hopeful sadness. So it just reminded me that I need to work more on the bass line to make it more interesting instead of this kind of, but more jazzy. Need to
Yeah.
jazz it up. That's what I need to do. And to mix it and to do a lot of stuff. But I just started it. I mean, it's an idea maybe for a remix even, not for... I like to do stuff like this and then I do a remix from them.
Yeah. Sounds
Usually.
good. I like it.
Thank you. I play so much Warzone that I don't make music. I stopped caring about making music. I have this great keyboard here. I don't know if you can see it. And this is really nice mouse. And yeah, and I'm like a dork sitting here in front of my screen all day from 8 in the morning. What do you mean by Israeli sadness? It's just me. I think if something that I can put my sound into a word, I will call it happy sad, which is kind of optimistic but sad at the same time, That's what that's the sound. That's the Muscleman sound. I don't know if you guys heard the Muscleman sound. It's never one thing. It always feels, for me, it feels that it goes two ways at the same time. It goes both ways, but not in the good way. Who's next? Faulty DL is here. Faulty DL is here in the chat. He's like chilling. Yeah, he needs to wait for 6 minutes till he can type. Yeah, but that's how it works. But yeah, Drew, we had a great show together. We're gonna have another one. I don't remember the date, but next month. And also, Drew, if you can hear us, and one day you can text once, maybe in 2, 3, 4 minutes. If you want to do this kind of new clubhouse thing we do on Discord, I'm sure people will love to pick your brain about the shit you've been through. Because I'm sure, I remember when starting, I said to myself, I wish I would eat as much shit as other people had. It's like they were like complaining all the time. It's like, man, I wish I had something to complain about. And I think a lot of people here were like, yeah, I wish we had something to complain about, because it means that you're doing stuff. And that's amazing. You know what? So tomorrow, you guys are ready tomorrow? Tomorrow, can you do it tomorrow, Drew? He's writing to me on WhatsApp, but he needs to do it here.
Yeah, let's go for the next one.
Wow, what a great artwork. I already saw this artwork. The track is homage to the first ever homemade mushroom kebab. It had sauce, also homemade, lettuce, tomato, and raw onions. Full recipe. That's what I like. Lekker shrimp kebab. What is the... What do you mean? Wait, sorry, 1 second. What do you mean, Vanessa? What do you mean Android users are left out? You can use Discord on your computer, and then you can talk from the computer. That's homemade in Danish. Why just not say homemade? It's easy. Say it. Clubhouse. Fuck Clubhouse. But we have our own Clubhouse. Without self-promotion. That's the beauty about Discord. It's Clubhouse without self-promotion. So lecker, I know it's like in German. It's lecker. It's like tasty.
Yeah, tasty. Yeah.
Swampe
kebab.
Swampe. I'm guessing it's mushroom because it's from the swamp. Swampe.
Maybe.
Sounds like a good kebab. Yemelid. Yemelid. Ah, okay. Yemelid. Yemelid. What kind of mushroom kebab was it? The next original Bauhaus release. Says don't bring a big kick now. I want to hear some more of this homemade kebab guy. I want to hear more music. Dog Master Joe. Fuck. The lead sound was really good. It sounded very like Mulatto Atseke or something like that. The very kind of Ethiopian jazz or William Onyeabor, kind of like this kind of West African
Yep.
weird old synths. What was the Joe? What's the name of Spitfire Labs? The free plugin with this lead sound. What's the preset? Everybody's gonna do Spitfire Labs. That's the name of it. Spitfire. What's the free virtual element? What's the name of it? Wow. Also, what a great branding for this. Wow. Wait, I'm gonna paste it. Boom. What's the name of it? Okay. Phew. I'm pasting the website.
Yeah,
Looks
most
great.
of it.
Really
Yeah,
looks good.
soft piano.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, check the preset. Tell us the preset.
It's so
Uh,
different, and I like it. That's what I like about it. Sounds like nothing else.
classic
And
jazz vibes. Really.
exactly, in the overall jazz aesthetics, like I'm a sucker for jazz, so anything that slightly sounds like jazz, like does it to me. So I kind of like it. I like that, the intro is
Yeah.
kind of a long reprise, and I was actually expecting for the entire track to be like
Yeah.
a reprise. Like I could see in the waveform that the kick is coming, and like you were saying something that
No
the
big
kick is.
kicks. Please,
Yeah.
no big kicks.
Yeah, so I would love to hear a reprise version of this, like without a kick.
Yeah. I want to hear more stuff from the. Yeah, I already forgot how to say it. Wait, I need to go back.
But it's good. But it's good.
Yemelvelt, Hildevelt. Who's doing the artwork? Dogmaster Joe. I'll even forgive your name, Dogmaster Joe. But who's doing your artworks? I wonder. Also, because the artwork is amazing, and then I looked, and this is amazing also, and
Yeah.
and this looks great, really good. It's the same thing. Yes, same thing.
Great aesthetics.
Yes, and I want to hear more music. Okay. Very addictive. Guys, I just got an ad. What did you say? What ad? Ah, yeah, the ad. We said you're the best. And the artwork, oh, you did yourself. Okay. We'll talk to you soon, but you have more stuff to share. We want to hear more stuff in the jazzy world.
Yeah.
Jazz. Yeah, and we forgive you, but yeah, I got people that keeps protocol here. I don't need to talk again. It's your time, Young Forever 214. 214. What do you got for us? Looks deadly. I love this stuff. Send one more, not many more. Send another good one. Not many more. One. Keep it. We have more shows. Yes, yes, yes. This is what I like. This go on the weekend. What do you guys think?
And we're here to rock.
This could go on the weekend. It's good. It's a good sample. Wait.
Life's like
Who is this person? I'm gonna go over all this stuff. Oh. It's original?
Nice.
What the fuck? Is this you also? That's not yours. Who is this? Don't upload other people's music on it. I think we heard this one, right? Before. I remember this.
The Pyrex, they got fiends lifting designer ice specs like Jasmine Guy X before they catch the blast. That's high tech, some quality song. I flip your world upside down, so now round us where the skies be long. Just don't question if your eyes see wrong. That's all me. I'll crisscross you for a small fee. I'll give you the talk.
That's yours?
Overalls free. I'm on the shop.
I mean, not the vocals.
It's cut from the cloth. It's not about shit.
I wouldn't put them on, I keep a foot upon. Somebody had, cause somebody said they was dope with excitement. After I bar, put a speak up, they catching the sentence.
I like
Both
that it
go
says
down for the
instrumental.
indictment. I might rent the space in the mind of your main woman. If you on the way, just know that you watch and change coming. There's no one who can rival the thoughts of my brain summon. And I heard our ways, band-aids, pills.
Good job, good job. Good remix.
It's like a gorilla pimps back smack. The government back.
I love the fact that today in hip hop you can change pace in 2 minutes. You can change so many paces, but when you do a mix in club music, if you do a short mix, people look at you like, "What are you doing?" You know, like there's 2 minutes. We're listening. It's 1 minute 30, whatever we heard now. Oh. Where are you from? How old are you, Young Forever 214? Everybody wants to know more about you already. You're from Dallas and you're 39? I would never imagine. Not that it says anything, but I would never imagine it.
Wow.
You play on the bass? Sounds Israeli. The vibe. Forever, what's your dream? What do you want? Tell me what you want. $1 billion.
Got it.
Ask Kanye. All about the placements. All about the placements. Man. Start smaller. What do you want, Kendrick? Start smaller. Then he will listen. He will hear. His people will hear, and then they'll grab you. That's how it works. You never go to the top directly. You gotta start somewhere. Upcoming shit. They always steal from upcoming shit. This is good. Really good. Wow, he has so many tunes. the show only on him. It's like a warm, like a fucking chaos here. No. Okay. Enough with the KO.
Wow.
Enough with the KO. I don't know. You don't have to say anything about it, but great stuff.
What a repertoire! Like so much stuff, and
Big KO.
from what it sounds like, I would expect it to be like this, the 16-year-old producer is like doing nothing besides doing beats all day long. And I'm saying this as a compliment.
Yes. It sounds like somebody that's been perfecting his beats.
Yeah.
No, and sounds like somebody that really likes what he's doing, you know, more than
Yeah,
trying to
like
be
so
successful.
many. What I like about it is there are so many crazy ideas inside.
Yeah.
It's out of the ordinary. It's so crazy, and I like it.
Inspired me to do a new change of paces in electronic music. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make only change of paces in the music.
They're very powerful.
Yeah. It works. You don't know why, but it works. What's up, Reese? You sent something new? We haven't heard from you for a while. did you write
Yeah.
down? What did you write down there?
Actually, with this one, to be honest, I didn't write down anything because the entire track,
Scribbling some like illustration.
I,
Good
I,
tripping.
I wasn't
tripping.
writing anything. I was trying to understand, what's going on, and I gotta admit that I couldn't really get it. To be honest, it wasn't my kind of thing. And yeah, I don't have much to say about this one. Sorry.
So you
No,
didn't like it.
No, I didn't really like this one.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I think it's very special. It's very algorithmic in the vibes. It's more. It's the proper electronic music.
Yeah.
This track specifically, it's doing a lot of great stuff, but this is proper electronic music.
Yeah.
Sorry, 1 second. There is a emergency here. Everywhere now. But it's a good mix. If I would DJ, I would mix it great with a safe, selfless shame promotion of what came out today that you actually liked. I think when I sent you this guy,
Yeah.
sadly and gladly you said no, because I took the chance myself to add it to my repertoire of releases. But you can show that I'm supporting other places, other labels. If you guys heard it,
I love this one.
Duccio
So much.
featuring Emily Lita.
So good.
Thank you. Some old school. Yeah, release date's Friday.
You see, I have somebody too. I have you. But if the world was ending now, would you just take me dancing now? Would you just you take all my defenses down?
I wonder how we can work in a club.
Perfect.
Big sound.
I want you to take me out. I want you
Fucking take us out already. Enough. This is accompanied by I don't know if I say it right. Molo, Mo, the Scandinavian O. How do you pronounce the Scandinavian O? Mola, A. It's a A or it's a O, like this.
Mhm.
Know what I mean? Know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean? This O, like this. I mean, there's some
Ooh.
Scandinavians in the crowd.
Olu.
Ooh,
Ooh, I
oh,
think.
ooh. Okay, whatever. She did a great night version. She's very kind of techno-ish. Super nice. Big, big moment. Oh, look. Big moment. It's a good loop. I thought something happened, like, but it was a loop. I'm pasting the. If you guys want to buy it, buy it. If not, don't buy it. I don't care.
Yeah, I told you too. I think it's such a great track. It's one of these tracks that, like, you don't feel like the time is
Yeah.
like just running. It starts and it finishes, and
Make it
bam,
last forever.
time went by, and really reminded me of like old Royksop tracks. Yeah.
What do you think about Daft Punk?
About that, I think
Like, you know, when
honestly,
somebody said that person died, you were like, "Shit, he was still alive."
honestly, I think that it's a whole. It's one big joke.
Yeah,
And it's one of their publicity stunts that I could see them do this as a publicity stunt. They would probably they would still make music as a duo, I think, but just by other names and release under other names, and no one would ever know. Like,
I don't think I don't think they like each other anymore. Anyway,
after so many years, you think?
I don't know if they're friends. I don't think that it's even them in the past 20 years. Let's be honest. It could be anybody. Have you ever seen this one? That's the
No,
best
I've
thing
never
ever.
seen it. Never.
Hear this one.
Coming up, quintuplets born at Quahog General.
Can you hear it? Wait, I'll find
Yeah.
the. I'll find.
They're
Oh,
supposed to be
fuck!
burned.
I found the louder one. I'll find the louder one. Maybe this louder.
Look at this.
That's the best thing ever. Okay, ready?
Look at this old Casio keyboard from the 1980s that I have found. Watch what happens when I push this demo button.
Hello, Daft Punk. Great song. Here's a Grammy.
Oh,
You know, it's funny. Until you spoke, I did not know we were French.
Yeah, I remember I've seen
Look
this
at-
one before.
Until you spoke, we did. I didn't even know we were French.
Or
So
the
I'm guessing that
demo
the vibe in this kind of I'm retiring. It's as big of a news as I would say I'm retiring. You know
button.
what does it even mean? Oh man, I think we're done. More or less. It's Friday. You got a family to attend also.
Yeah.
Can you release more music? Can you guys do more stuff and not be this kind of we don't know, we're unsure. If one thing needs to be sure, it's that we'll keep producing stuff, whatever the outcome. If you have releases, you release it. If you have demos, you come to the show. If you have wants and needs, you go for it in the way that you could do it. There's nothing you can change about what's going on. You just got to do that shit.
Yeah.
Man, you're doing great stuff, and we want more and do more and repress and reissue and repress and reissue and sell it. And more than ever, people want to buy vinyl now. People are at home more than
Yeah,
ever.
you think so?
Yeah, less than digital. They want to buy more stuff, and more than ever, less people are doing vinyl because they think they have the idea that
Yeah.
that people are not buying shit. Well, it's the opposite. It was funny yesterday. We went to this coffee place, and I was like joking with Nufal. I told her the bank is going to call me and ask me if somebody stole my card. Like, what am I doing outside of the supermarket? People want to buy shit. Everybody wants to buy shit. Records
Yeah.
is good shit. Look how many records we got.
Records are
They
great
didn't
shit.
buy themselves. Somebody bought them at one point. At least 80% of it I bought it. I bought of them or made.
Like I never felt bad buying a record. Like I always told to myself that it's it's a great buy. It's always an investment. It's not like something that wears out. Like you always have it. It always has some sort of value, whether it's sentimental value or actual physical value. Then, fuck.
What is the one record that you regret never buying?
Oh wow.
You want to talk about? You want to go deep? You can go deep about records. What is your record that you regret?
I don't think actually I don't think that I have one. You know that there are records that I wanted to buy and I could never either afford because they're too expensive or I could never find. But I don't really feel like that there's a record that I wanted and it was within the capacity of my reach and I didn't get it. Just because for the exact similar thought that it's always worth your money. It's always worth it. It keeps its value, whether it's has bigger or smaller value, but it also will always has value, whether it's sentimental or physical.
What about that Banda Black Rio that you wanted? You got it at the end?
I got it.
The original one?
I actually got it. I got the original one. Let's see if I can find it. I think I can find it. I got it, and I got my copy from Japan actually. And
The best place to get copies. Yes, what's the Holy Grail? What's your Holy Grail?
oh, my holy grail. Oh, that's a good question. Wow.
It's easy. It's on Discogs. You go to Discogs and you check the one that's the most expensive
You know what?
in your want list, and then that's the Holy Grail. That's what I do. That's what I do.
You know what? Let's go for it.
I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check. I
Let's
just
go.
saw that at one point I wanted to sell a lot of records, and I opened and
Oh yeah. My holy grail is it's not that expensive. It's not like $1,000 record.
okay.
But it's just not there. Like the copy never surfaces. It's a free jazz record. It's Larry Bright, Solar Visions. That's the one. And he used to play for the Sunra band. And I don't know.
There's a live thing now going on this weekend. Have you seen
Yeah.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
With Daniel, what's his name? Daniel Allen?
Yeah. It's Solar Vision. You can probably paste the
Yeah,
link.
just send me the link. I'll paste it. This
That's
is
fine.
my Holy Grail.
This one.
Wait, I'm gonna paste mine before I forget it. This is my Holy Grail, and I'll open yours. Chrome tab.
Wow. Beautiful.
This is funny enough. It's the one of the most inspiring things that I've ever encountered. That's mine. It's Arumi Osono tape
Yeah.
that he made for Muji
Hmm.
in the which year was it? 84. It's music that he made for Muji for the background music, which is actually they reissued it now, and I forgot to tell my Japanese friends to buy me a copy or 5 copies. I hope it's
Anything Hosono did is amazing. That's absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
So inspiring.
a friend of mine even met him once, and it wasn't
Wow.
weird at all. It wasn't like a Japanese, and it wasn't weird. He's a cool guy, and I'm doing my now I'm working on my Seochi kind of look. Where's your? Let me copy yours and paste it. Copy paste here and here.
Yeah, that's the one.
Larry Bright. Where was it out? Crosswind. How
Yeah.
much does it cost? It's not that expensive. It's just impossible
not
to
that
find.
expensive.
Probably.
Exactly. And actually, I saw one that surfaced about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I missed it. Like I didn't buy it on spot, and then it was gone. And yeah.
Yeah.
So until next time.
That's always a shame.
Yeah.
Let's see what's my highest priced dream. Oh my god. 100,000 yen of this one. Yes, Reiko Ike. She's the oh my God, she's the wife or girlfriend of somebody back in the day. One of those people. One of fucking crazy. I don't know if I can even play this shit. Breaks my heart.
あなたが好きだからあなたの指が私を優しく愛するときダメ
The woman cannot help it. That's that's the name. Man. Whoa, another track. 100,000 yen is 1,000 bucks. Yeah, something like that. What did I want to say?
Yeah, man.
We're gonna get through this shit. We've been through worse, so don't worry.
Yeah, absolutely. I have no doubt.
Don't worry about it. Especially nightlife, people always want to party. I just hope. I'm frightened because people are gonna come out for the wrong reasons at the beginning, and it doesn't matter. It could be me, or like I told the promoter that I was speaking with, you can put a puppet there, and it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
But I hope it matters a little bit. As always.
I want to stay optimistic because we've been through waves of periods where nightlife was once up and then it was down and stuff happened and and the bubble got bigger and then it blew up and then it started all over again. And I always remember, and we've been through, like both of us, through at least 2 or 3 waves like this, not as critical as it is right now, but seeing the bubble burst. And then there was a rebirth, and the rebirth was always beautiful. Always.
Yeah, just make sure to find yourself in the right places and not to go where the money is,
Exactly. The rebirth was always beautiful. It was always very natural. It was always very community oriented and much more intimate. And there were some beautiful moments, and I'm sure that we're about to face some beautiful moments all over again. Yeah. So I'm choosing to stay optimistic about it.
I'm not worried, and soon I hope I got some great news, especially for people that live in the UK. From our point, I don't know. Yeah. Israel sadly is not available for Israeli people / people without that weren't injected, sadly. So I think it's off the map for a while for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And yeah, it will be okay. Just release music. Keep on releasing. Keep on doing stuff. Especially if you're doing other stuff, it's a great time to do more stuff. If you're not dependent on it, it's great. It's a great time to do it. And yeah, keep growing. Keep doing the stuff. I don't know, man. I like it. I'm obsessed, especially with the Discord lately. I'm obsessed. I like the fact that it's just I'm done with all this in your face kind of bullshit. I want to keep it private, keep it small, underground. This is the new underground, this kind of community.
Exactly. That's probably what's strongest the most about this time. It's like you're building your own community right now. Like I was saying, that it will be very community oriented. It's happening right now. Like you said, we don't have to wait for the clubs to open. This is the club. This is your club.
Yeah, 100%.
So it's exactly what
it's different.
It's different, but still, some of the vibe is there, similar. Different setting.
Yeah. No, I'm just reading somebody says he lost 400 Bitcoin. 400 Bitcoin is not like $2 million bucks.
More. Something. It's more.
More.
It's way more.
You forgot your USB or somewhere? Well, what the fuck? You see, so things could be worse.
Perspective.
Yeah. You want to hear a couple more stuff? I see a couple more stuff coming. Let's hear it. Why not? Let's go through it.
Yeah.
And then I'm sure you got some family.
I'm gonna calculate how much 400 Bitcoin is.
It's like $2 million, easily.
Dude, it's 24 million bucks.
No.
So it's dude, one Bitcoin is 60,000.
Okay, lost. Man, don't say shit like that. He invested $400 in Bit. He lost. Okay. I thought you lost 400 Bitcoins.
Yeah.
Fuck.
24
You're
million.
so stupid. Why didn't we buy Bitcoin? We had money back then also. Never mind. What's done is done. If my grandmother had the wheels, she would be a fucking boss. Yeah. That's how they say, no? Where is this? Until the end. Till the end. What a dramatic. There's too much light in my studio. Oh, sorry. I was burning here. Now it's the right setup. How Antoine. What a nice photo. I really like the build up, but I feel bad that it doesn't go anywhere yet. You know what I mean? It took a while for it to get here. I can understand the dance floor effect in it, but it's very good. You know, it's not in a bad way. I'm just saying it has a huge potential. Oh wait, sorry, you're on mute. I mean, it has the right groove, it has the right everything, but it's just missing the kind of like, wow.
I agree. It's very much dense for material, and yeah, it's setting.
It says melodics in the breaks. Where are melodics in the breaks? But I'm not. I don't want to hear a track to wait for the break. I don't need a break for it. It's just a shame. That's all I want to say.
Yeah.
I look like my father. Every day that passes, I look more and more like him. It's crazy. Have you been to Kfar Saba lately?
No, actually not. I haven't been there. Wow. I want to say at least, you know what? I have been because Moan had to go to the dentist, and like she had this special appointment at this super specialist or whatever, and turned out to be that the appointment was in Kfar Saba. So I drove her there, and until I went there, and it was like a few months ago, I think that I haven't been to Kfar Saba in like years because my parents moved many years ago.
Where do they live now?
In Tzur Yitzchak. So anyhow, so I drove her to the dentist, and I wait outside, and then I walk around and walk around between other clinics and offices and everything, and then it turns out that Sefi's office, like Sefi's law office, is right on the next door. It was super funny. It was super funny. So I knock on the door, and his secretary is there, and he's like, "Hi, yeah, can I help you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, is he here?" So no, he's just about to come. So I texted him, and I haven't seen him also in a while. Like we keep in touch, but very rarely, like now and then. So he came like 20 minutes later. It was like 9:30 a.m. and we were like toasting with cognac or whatever. It was super funny. Yeah,
I think it's interesting because I think our generation doesn't know what it means to be old. I don't know how to explain. When you look at this kind of stuff, when other people did it, like drinking in the morning, or I don't have this kind of feeling of like I'm a grown up. I don't think we've learned what is. Even now with all this corona and all this bullshit, I still don't understand what it is to be a grown up.
Yeah, but I think I think it's an advantage. I don't know if it's specifically our generation or that every generation feels like that about themselves. But I also don't see myself as a grown up. First of all, we didn't choose a grown up profession. We were always involved in the arts and music and stuff. So I think it's more of a state of mind than an age. It's super cliche, but I think it really relates to the profession and what we chose to do in life. And same for me, like I have 2 kids and I don't feel like I'm old, and and I'm trying to convey that same specific feeling and value also to my kids.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think it's state of mind.
Yeah, it's the right way to do it also, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if our parents knew what it is to be young. That's the issue. It's more
it's like when they were
life,
when they were in our age, they were
knee deep in shit.
Acting like old people. It's not that we're acting like young people. They did grown up stuff. And
what is grown up stuff? Family.
It's not
Very
only
true.
family. It's just it's not only being responsible, because I'd like to think that we're responsible people. It's just, I don't know, maybe in a way, I'm not trying to say this is a negative thing, but it's or criticism, but it's kind of giving up on life, or giving up on the good things in life,
Yeah.
and not enjoying every moment that you have, or trying to live
Yeah.
your life to the maximum. That's the essence of being young, I think. It's not.
But what would you do when your kids are like older, and you need to not have fun all the time, or like in this age, like teenagers or whatever, and this
I
kind of
don't, I don't think it would be much different, and I don't think that it's a matter of black and white. It's just giving them the right tools to distinguish between right and wrong,
yeah,
and being responsible, which I think is very important, because with our lifestyle, and that the fact that we spend a lot of time in clubs and everything, I think that's it's still important to keep a sense of responsibility in this environment, because it can be very toxic. So it's great to have fun, and it's almost obligatory to have fun, but it's mandatory to keep a sense of responsibility, because I think that this is what guards us from not entirely losing it. It's what allows you to walk the thin line between being always young to being 100% grown up. So
yeah,
it's just keeping the balance.
yeah. I
Yeah,
know what you mean. Uh,
that's it, bro. I think.
I don't. No, I mean, I don't know. I'm not in position that I can even think about it at this point. I'm just, there's always. I'm happy about the way we live our life, and that's it.
Yeah,
To be honest, I feel bad for them, and I wish I could change some. I mean, I know my mother is working hard,
yeah,
changing it for the past 25 years, but I know the rest of the family is not looking to keep themselves young. I don't understand why, but it, I'm guessing they never tasted from the good to know that this is what they want.
I think it's we it's a huge advantage to be able to choose what you want to do in life,
Yeah,
and being able to do it and provide for yourself doing it. And you have to keep and remind yourself that it can also go away, but it's a great gift. It's a great gift.
yeah.
And yeah, just have to maintain it.
I think that as time progressed in the world, like the civilization, more and more people took risks. There was a time where a lot of people took risks, Renaissance,
Yeah,
finding new worlds, discovering America, blah, blah, blah. People took risks. They moved to places. Then they got comfortable. And then the generations after the war, I think didn't want to take any more risks. They were like, this is good. Keep it like this.
yeah,
And if, for example, they would tell you 20 years ago that this will be your life, you'd be like, wow, this is amazing life. That's great. Even now, okay, no clubs, we never had this. We're spoiled. People didn't have shoes to go to school with. It's like we're spoiled. We're
absolutely correct.
complaining about shit, so we're spoiled. But at the same time, the reason is also at the same time that too many people are taking risks now. So it's as it values the same as nobody's taking risks. So this is how the world looks like. So it's good that we came to a point that it exploded. Sadly, we're suffering a few years from that, and we
Yeah.
need. But then I'm looking at it as just a smear in this kind of life. Sadly, 2 years of our life. What is it like?
In a bigger perspective, it's not a lot.
Let's say that's 5%. More or less, depends if you take care of yourself. If you
Yeah.
take care of yourself, it's a little less. Most people will be like 7-8% of their life. It's sad. What did you do 7-8% of your life? You'll be like, I didn't have fun. I enjoyed myself, but I didn't have fun. It's not something that you have, it's something that you feel, because I enjoy myself. I play, I do this, I eat, I watch TV. I'm not doing different. Okay, I don't fly every weekend. It's Friday. I'm not in some shitty hotel waiting for a gig or this. Great. Or the opposite, I'm not in a great restaurant having the best dinner ever and then need to fuck off to the airport and go to another place. Also good. But I think this is the problem. This is the main issue. That like
I think it's not about that. It's about having the ability to choose what you do and not being forced to do something that you don't like.
I
This
think
is
just now you're realizing that you don't have free will. It's the first time that our generation and are understanding what the past generations are being through for
yeah,
all of the time of the civilization, from being part of a kingdom to being part of an empire to be part of this. Now you're being ruled and you can feel it. You're in fake freedom.
more than
That's
ever.
why I cherish places like which people call it idiotic, like Florida or Texas or this kind of places that really believe in freedom.
Yeah,
Really believe in the person has his own choice. I'm not saying it's a good choice. They might be idiot in a personal point of view,
yeah,
but they have a choice. It's their choice. Now sadly I see events coming back to Israel, and I'm like, if I'm not vaccinated, I can't go to them. That's not cool. I'm saying as an artist, there are places in the world that I don't want to DJ in because they don't support human rights. Even if they pay a lot of money or shit like that.
of
And I'm
course.
sad that this is the directions the countries that suffer the most from discrimination are going to. And
Yeah,
this is what people don't understand. I'm never, and I'm always fighting about it. I'm not disrespecting the people that died from it. I'm not disrespecting the science behind it. I'm not a non-believer in vaccines or something like this. I do believe in free choice. I do believe there is time for anything, for everything in this life. It's just sad, and then you get saddened by the people that support it, and you're like, it's like and you realize that your idol is a molester. When Louis C.K. is masturbating in front of people, it's a shame. Or Michael Jackson used to touch kids. It's a shame. It's just a waste of your time. You're like, fuck, I like this guy. And this kind of shit. So it's just
yeah,
like, just let people be. People are smart enough, or let them be smart. It's good.
or let them make their own mistakes. But
Yeah.
just don't
Take
decide.
your own responsibility. With all the respect, this kind of killing your grandmother, this is your responsibility. Don't go to your grandmother.
Yeah.
All right. Or let her get the vaccine if she wants to, and then you can go. It's all good.
Yeah.
That's all I think. Just make your own choices. That's all I want. And this is kind of places. There's places that hey Luigi, what's up? There's kind of places that gives you a choice, and that's nice to see. In the world. I'm sad because it's my country, and I feel so distant from it in so many ways. Not not in the fact that physically I can't even get there if I wanted to.
Yeah,
And this is unheard of in any country in the world. It's okay.
it's crazy.
It will blow over like every other thing. It will blow over, and in a couple of years it will be like, what? You remember those days? We'll be like nostalgic for Corona. Remember the days we used to stay at home and watch Netflix and said that the Queen's Gambit is the best show ever? It wasn't. It's the worst show I've ever seen in my life. I couldn't go past the first episode. It
Same
was
here.
so bad.
I couldn't either.
Stop hyping shit. Stop hyping shit. And having said that, I would do the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, by the way. If I felt uncomfortable about life, going out and going to parties and this kind of shit, sure.
Oh,
Why not?
that's the new one, right?
That's the normal one. That's gonna make this another flu, like what it will be in the future, because it's just very fast. It's just has a rapid kind of how do you call it? A rapid progression or a rapid kind of evolvement, as
Yeah.
opposed to other viruses that took longer. From where they came to what they became.
Yeah.
Succession is good. It was shitty at the beginning, but then it was better. became better and better, and I want the new one. What else are you watching? You used to watch. You used to work in TV. You don't miss it. Curating stuff.
Not anymore. Like I consume the content, but I don't miss being part of the corporate world anymore. You know, it's way better to be independent and not
No, but
be.
it's nice to curate stuff. I mean, probably
It's
now
great.
everything is like true
Great
crime.
to curate stuff, and it's great to be part of building brands and shaping taste in a way, like we do as people
Yeah.
who love music as well. It's shaping taste because you choose something and then you cater it to a large audience, and then they either like it or don't. But most of the time, if you're good at what you do and you know your crowd, just like being a DJ, then they want more of what you give to them. But honestly, the day-to-day stuff I don't miss at all. And consuming content and television shows and stuff, yeah, I do it all the time.
Have you watched the Nexium documentary? I like cults documentaries.
No, I haven't watched it. Yeah.
HBO fucked up now with the Woody Allen one. Man, that Mia Farrow, that bitch is crazy. You can see that she's crazy and she's jealous. Come on, okay, it's weird. It's fucked up. He married his girlfriend, adopted old daughter. If you put it in perspective, it's weird.
It's very weird.
But it's New York also. It's big. It happens. He's Jewish, she's Chinese or Korean. It works. Way more a Jewish person goes with Asian people more than crazy Midwest Mia Farrows of the world, so it works.
Yeah.
Stop already. Enough already with this kind of enough. Even the cancel culture is killed. There's no time for this anymore. Just do good stuff. He didn't marry his daughter. She wasn't his daughter. Enough already. She wasn't his daughter. She was her daughter, and they weren't married. That's all. She was somebody. It's weird. It is weird. It was taboo. Now it's not taboo anymore because he did it. It's for you. He did it for you. Now you guys can do it to yourself. Think about it like that. It's no more taboo after somebody's doing it. Like doing Arabic music in the dance floors. No more taboo. No, I'm joking.
Everyone's doing it right now.
Anyway, guys, Monday I'm getting my new internet, so I'm not gonna do a show because I'm afraid that it's gonna be not working. It's gonna have some problems. But Wednesday starts a crazy new month that I'm gonna have amazing people like Casper Bjork, Polo, Axel Bowman, Gorgon City, a lot of stuff. I don't remember. I'm trying to look and I'm like, I don't remember even.
Amazing. Stuff that you're doing is amazing. Keep it
Thank
up.
you so much. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you for inviting me.
Of course.
Really
And
appreciate it.
be part. Come, be a part.
Yeah, I will.
Share some stuff. Bring some friends. Everybody's here for everybody. Nobody's out to get anything, and everybody can win. Everyone's a winner, baby.
Excellent. Thanks everyone for joining.
Shabbat shalom, everybody. Have a good Saturday and have a good weekend.
Shabbat shalom.
Ciao.